Hi everyone, it's Evangeline here at etrailer, and today we'll be taking a look at our Rhino Rack Roof Rack with a 49-inch long Vortex Aero Crossbars and the SX series legs right here on your 2022 Nissan Pathfinder. So for your Nissan Pathfinder, I know it comes with a factory roof rack most of the time, but there's also situations where you need a little bit extra more. Maybe your roof rack is too tall. Maybe you want overhang in order to better carry those other items like your roof boxes, your kayaks, your roof mounted bike racks, things like that. So when that happens, what you then need is an aftermarket roof rack that goes onto your raised rails just like this. This is the Rhino Rack Roof Rack with a 49-inch long crossbars. So we'll talk about what makes this crossbar length different and what makes the towers different. That way you can get the best fit for your vehicle. So this roof rack system is the recommended system and the recommended length from RhinoRack, but I personally would go with the longer crossbars. You can check out that video here at etrailer if you want, but let's talk about how this one works and why I think longer is better. So measuring for the end of the tower to the end of or right before the crossbar, you have about a 1/4 inch of overhang, which isn't that much. You would want overhang if you're carrying longer accessories, or let's say you have an accessory and you want to clamp it around the overhang, making it easier for you to reach up and grab it. Now, if you want something low profile and looks super slick, that's when you get less overhang, just like what you have here. These are Vortex Aero Crossbars, which means that they're designed to be a bit more aerodynamic compared to your traditional round and square crossbars, helping reduce the wind drag and wind noise so it's not as noisy as you drive down the highway with these on. Now, these also have a T-track system and locking end caps. They use this plastic blue key from RhinoRack. You take that out, and then you can now get access to your T slot on the inside of your crossbar. The downsides to a Rhino Rack system, though, as much as I love their weight capacity and their look, is that vortex strip there, because you're going to have to take that out and cut it around your T-track accessories. The other downside is that if you do want to upgrade to using your traditional keys and locks, you can get that separately and get that added. Another brand that has everything included will be your Rhino Roof Rack system that has a better T-slot channel and then already includes those keys and locks. Now let's talk about roof clearances. So there's going to be two measurements for that. One is going to be the distance from the top of the roof to the bottom of the crossbar. Measuring right here, it's going to be about 2 inches. So that keeps this roof system low profile. You're going to have to think about if you have items and accessories with clamps that go around your crossbar to make sure that they are no more than 2 inches large. Another roof clearance measurement is going to be roof height. So that's going to be measured from the top of the roof to the top of the crossbar. I'd like to say it's going to sit at around 3.5 inches, and that's going to be where your cargo and your accessories are going to sit. So if you have skis and snowboards, especially the ones with extra large bindings, you want to make sure that you get an accessory like the Yakima Fat Cat Evo, which has a ski lift, which keeps those higher up and then less likely to hit your roof. So you do get a weight capacity of 165 pounds, but remember not to exceed your actual roof weight capacity. So add up your cargo, add up your accessories, and add up your roof weight system or your roof system weight, and total all that together. Make sure that doesn't exceed the Nissan Pathfinder's capacity. Now, since you do have raised rails, you have the option to move those towers pretty much wherever you want, depending on your different accessories. Where I have ours right now is center to center, about 28.5 inches, but I believe you can get them as far out as 31 inches apart. So the install process is very simple, and you get everything you need to tighten things down, including your RhinoRack hex tool or Allen key. What's not included, but I recommend adding or grabbing real quick so that you're ready to install this, is going to be measuring tape to get everything aligned, and some straps for all of your cargo once you have them tightened down. Now, let's take a look at that process. So installing this is going to be super simple. In fact, I think this is going to be the easiest brand to install from the raised rail selection. So I already did the rear crossbar. We'll do the front crossbar together. It involves just sliding in that tower into your crossbar, bringing that through, opening up that tower, and then putting them onto your raised rails. We do have fixed mounting points, so what I'm actually going to do is just fit this right in the center of those mounting points, but it's really up to you where on the raised rails you want these to be sitting. So once they're there, we're just going to line up the crossbar, make sure we have equal overhang, and then we can tighten it down. So you're going to tighten this down, and you'll know you have enough tension once the end of your handle is tensioned flat. So I'll show you how that looks. So as you push on your handle, once that straightens out, then you know you have enough tension. I do recommend doing this on each side, and once that's done, let's put the end caps on. These end caps go onto the end of your crossbars, and then they secure with your included tool. If you have the RhinoRack lock cores, that's where you switch those out. Once all 4 end caps are on your crossbars and you confirm that you have a nice and secure fit on all your towers, that's it for the install. You're ready to load this up and hit the road. So my personal thoughts about this roof rack system is this is going to be ideal if you want something super quick and easy to install. Some downsides to this specific roof rack system is I personally would go ahead and get the longer crossbar version, then I can maximize having a roof rack system. Another thing is it does sit kind of close to the roof, so if you do have accessories that have extra large clamps like the U-bolts with the wing nuts, I would look into getting T-track mounted accessories instead to maximize that T-slot. So hopefully this video helped you out with picking what you think is going to be the best roof rack for you and your different types of adventures. Another option is going to be the Inno roof rack with the through feet. That gives you an easier to use T-slot system and includes locks, but then you do not get the super quick process of install that RhinoRack gives you. So this right here was a look at your roof rack system for your Nissan Pathfinder. Check out our other videos here at eTrailer for other types of options.